No.
That fear is there. If I term it,
So love is also there.
Yeah.
So love with fear.
Yeah.
Fear with love.
Yeah.
see, if there is fear, it is not love.
Why? No.
No, that's what I'm trying to understand.
I want to
Is it
understand.
fear
What
or is it
love?
love? Baby, don't hurt me.
Have you used dating apps?
Yes.
Have you used dating apps?
I paid also.
Is there a good possibility of getting true love through dating app? Do you think there is a possibility? To the single guys talking about fantasies. Cut. We are not saints. We are not. We are imperfect beings.
All my relationships have gone wrong. Every address that they gave me is wrong.
I see a guy feeding a cow. His hand is inside cow's mouth. I'm like, this guy is interesting. I should go talk to him. I'm like, hi, will you be my friend? Direct. Okay? That's it. But for women, I think
Welcome back, everybody, to yet another episode of Ripples. So we are shooting the second episode of our podcast Ripples, and very excited. This podcast, it's all going to be about relationship and modern dating. So we don't know much about dating, though we have a lot of various experience that we'll be discussing, and we're going to have two of my best friends on this panel. So let's not waste time and dive into our episode. Please watch and enjoy. Okay?
Introduce us, da. Introduce us.
Let me introduce Justin and
Hello.
Ashish.
Hello.
Namaskaram.
You're on your mic.
Yeah.
Why are you guys so worried about me?
I don't know. Da.
See, guys, the thing is, everybody is very new. We are all rookie. This guy
Ashish is old.
This guy Ashish is like, he's new to. He's camera conscious and mic conscious.
And old.
No, macha, I am older.
By heart, he's an uncle. Da.
Yeah, he's a uncle. So please bear with us. We don't know how to proceed. I think as we move on with this podcast and the questions and stuff, I think we'll all be comfortable. Let's see. Let's start. Let's begin. Let's go. Yeah. So how are you, gentlemen? How are you doing this evening? Should I say evening?
Yes. It's just 6 p.m.
11 o'clock. Da. Don't lie. That was the first thing we learned yesterday in church.
Yeah.
Do not lie.
Yeah.
6 p.m. somewhere in the world, no.
Yeah.
This also, don't try to find your way in. This also Dexter told us.
Continue.
Okay. So we're gonna talk about, as I said, relationship in modern world.
Yes, sir.
Again, modern dating. This is gonna be our. So let me bring up the first topic that we're gonna dwell within, and there's dating app and the fatigue related towards it, and dating app in general. Okay. So I'll let me ask this question. Is online dating making it hard to find love? Oh, do you think it's to get love, it's difficult online, using dating apps? What is your what do you think? Wait, let me first ask, have you used dating apps?
Yes.
Have you used dating apps?
I paid also.
No, macha, I paid. Oh my God. You have not paid for it.
No, I have not.
Macha,
I was a college student.
Even I paid for it.
Earning when I was
I
in
paid
college.
I will tell you story, okay?
Yeah.
My friend downloaded the app.
Yeah.
In 1 hour, she got 100 plus likes. Okay?
Women.
She
No, it's fine.
She got 100 plus
the
something. Okay,
reality
what is it called?
Women are
Connect.
more.
Yeah.
Women get more.
I didn't know that.
Attention.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then I downloaded the app. I installed it. In 3 hours, I got nothing. In 3 days, I got nothing.
Wait. If you would have got something, it's something miraculous.
which is not
No,
from
wait,
God.
wait. So then I googled. Okay, then it said, oh, for men it is harder. You have to pay. I paid. Okay. After paying also I got nothing.
Yeah.
Full Chennai le.
So
So
If-
that
if
is
I may, which
that
year
is my
was this?
experience, and after that I've never heard. That's my first and last experience.
Which year was this? You were in college.
I was
working.
not in college. Yeah,
Working.
I
You were
think
working.
2019. Yeah.
19. 19.
Achha.
Yeah, you passed out in 19.
I think
Yeah.
that would be your first year of working or something. I think.
Yeah, probably. No. He's
No,
working
my-
from his childhood. But it's first year out from college.
Okay.
First
Makes
year out
sense.
from
Oh
college.
yeah, you have told.
Yeah.
So like that is your experience. But apart from that, you haven't used dating apps.
No,
Okay. What about you?
Justin got success.
Justin got success.
Yeah.
No, I didn't pay and all.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was in couple of dating apps.
A couple of dating.
That there was a phase.
You were multitasking.
Yeah, I was. There was a phase when I was multitasking.
Okay.
So then I was in a couple of dating apps, but what he said was really true. I remember my friend getting like so much of attention in that, but mine was not so great.
Okay.
But it was working a little.
Okay.
But nothing good came out of it, is what I can say.
Okay.
But not even in a
You mean you didn't get
relationship.
matches?
But yeah, not anything good.
You didn't-
Okay.
You got matches or not?
Yeah, I got it.
You see, fake matches also I didn't get much.
See, he got
Those-
matches. He's saying that he didn't get good matches.
Yeah.
Is
I'm
what
saying
he
I
said.
didn't get fake matches also. The ones who asked for, can you put 100 rupees in my
No, this is what I mean.
Mobile number.
When I mean good matches, it is not the physical parameters or any other parameters. It's
yeah.
like genuine matches is what I mean.
Acha.
Nothing useful to get love out of it.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So
Hey.
so yeah, basically what we have. I mean, my experience is there's a lot of experience. I don't. I don't wanna,
experience.
I don't want to go in detail.
Zoom it.
Yeah. So my is thing. I've been on dating apps for a very long time, and
You're still on, huh?
no. Who knows? I'm not. I have been on dating apps for a very long time, and so the thing is, I kind of found out, what to do, and what to write, and what to ask, so that
The
you
classes.
engage. I'm not gonna say that. I get very curious and all. So yeah, but the thing is, you get matches. You don't wait that oh, you'll get match. It's just it's just part of the day. You keep swiping. You get a match. You build a conversation. You meet somebody, but then ultimately, end of the day, the intent. For me personally, my intention was wrong. I wanted to be around with as many women as possible, and that is why I kind of was going through it, and yeah.
Can you put your hankies down?
Yeah.
Not looking good in the frame.
Yeah. We're trying to be aesthetic in the frame.
The architects can't help it. Sorry.
Is there a good possibility of, getting true love, through dating app? Do you think there is a possibility?
Define possibility. Like,
Possibility as in you...
even if it's 0.01% possible, is it okay? Does it fall under the realm of possibility for you?
Yeah, it's possibility. As in you are on dating app, you meet somebody, and everything is like going fine, and you get together, and you guys are like, everything works out well. And do you think there's a possibility of happening?
Yeah.
Hey, so much.
Yeah.
Possibility is there. No, there's so many matrimony apps, and when my chechis were going for in matrimony apps, like they are going for very specific Mallu Christian matrimony.
No. I'm not talking about
very
matrimony
specific
apps. Matrimony apps is like the agenda itself is different. But in the dating app, most of the people who are on dating app, there is like some bad. I wouldn't say bad, but the intention is like kind of okay. I need a emotional connection. I need a physical connection. Apart from that, I don't want to look anything serious. In that realm of pool of people who are looking to explore or experiment and stuff like that, can there be something called as true love? Is there a possibility of getting true love?
I think so, because one of my friend he got engaged the other day.
Yeah, my friend got married also.
See, so we can't judge upon what love they have and how it happened, but as far as how we see it from outside, I feel it does work, but probably the ratio might be very less. But it does work. I think you can find love. It's again what I feel, genuinely. It's another forum where you meet people. Like I'm going to college, okay. If my intention is to get a chick, to get a girl.
Yes.
Okay, it's fine.
So if to get a girl.
Let's be honest with each other.
Yeah. So if my intention is honest to get a girl, I'll do all the things that I have to get it.
Okay.
Regardless of it being college or anything, I'll just use whatever is there.
Makes sense.
To impress her, to seduce her, or whatever it is. And dating app is another thing of that. I feel it's just another platform to do things.
Okay.
If your intention is straight or right, it's just another platform. If someone is getting in for true love, but the problem is, this is a full sea of bad people or bad intentions.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to call it bad or good, but the physical need, the emotional need that you said, no?
It has its own drawbacks or consequences.
That's sense. What it is. I feel that, but you can find good love also in it. If that's what you're looking for, and if there are people like that around you, but the ratio might be low, is what I feel.
So me personally, do you have something to tell?
No, just remember some random. I mean,
it's okay. I'll cut it if that doesn't work.
you can go to a fish market and find some jeera also. Sometimes.
You go jeera as in like
jeeragam. Jeera.
Fish market and jeera. So you're looking for something.
That's how bad. That's how small the ratio.
He's talking about the ratio. How ஜீரகம் கிடைக்காதுல ஃபிஷ் மார்க்கெட்ல அப்படிதான் ட்ரூ லவ் கிடைக்காது அந்த ரேஷியோ அவ்வளவு கம்மியா இருக்குன்னு சார் சொல்றாரு.
Okay,
the probability is so less is
okay, unless and until,
but
you can find sometimes.
Kellamaka marketல இருக்கு.
So that is that the ratio is less, but how would I thought of is like, so dating app, when people are getting into dating apps and stuff, I think when we talk from a Christian perspective, or me personally, I think we have all been we have been saved by Christ. We were having a certain consciousness before, we had certain lifestyle or thing before, but we were, by the grace of God, we have been saved, and we are learning, we are growing in it's like we are not perfect, we don't know, it's like we are experimenting stuff, as in like going with Christ. So when I think we read the Bible and stuff, I was totally against dating apps once. I I was saved by Christ, and then I was like totally against dating apps. Completely, I was like, dating up is bad. Dating up is like, it's the worst thing that human could have ever made, and it's not right. But then I thought, see, God kind of saved me through my bad things. He was with me through my bad things. He guided me through my bad things. He did not support those things, but he was like that. So I think there is a possibility, like in dating app, there is a possibility God working in people's life. It's like so because in today's world, right now, the possibility of meeting people in real world, because today world is getting all digitalized. You want to go, you have a meeting, you have a Google Meet. Okay, in office also, it's like everybody's like wanting to work from home. Nobody's wanting to step out of their home. So I think the thing is, if we as person have a good consciousness, maybe like this is what I want, or this is what I want, or like I'm dating to look for something serious, or like marriage or something. If maybe I don't know, I'm not guaranteeing that you will get it, but there is also a possibility of getting it, is what I feel. It could be wrong, it could be right, it could be different from people to people. So there are a lot of various stuff in that. So so let's assume a situation where there's no dating apps. Okay, like
No.
there's no dating
There's
apps.
no
There's
dating
no
apps,
apps. There's no social media. There's nothing. Nothing is there in the world. And if you would have met your partner, or if you imagine you're like meeting your partner, how would you think you would have met, and how would you think you would have approached?
Amazing. Three single guys.
Let's do this. Single guys talking about fantasies. Cut.
This should be censored, bro.
Fantasies as in like
Okay,
this
okay,
is like it's
okay.
imaginary
Cut.
world right now.
Okay.
Okay, you guys wanna?
What?
Hey, okay, let's call it old school way.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh.
it's like old school way.
How did your dad do it?
Hey, no.
We don't know.
I know how my dad did it.
Hey.
He met mom in church.
See?
Hey, beta pastor ka beta.
But my dad was not pastor ka beta, no.
Acha.
So
That makes sense.
But daddy was training to be a pastor by that time. So he was in churches and he met mom there
Okay.
in a church. So that's a different story. But
Go to church, people.
What I'm saying is,
I get it.
that
what
right
you're
now,
saying.
imagine there's no social media.
Church is there?
The church is there.
How can church go out?
Church is there.
Church has always been there since Jesus time.
But
Let's assume no apps, no this thing. Abdina, what are the ways?
I think
How
it's
you would have approached?
It's only community, no?
Yeah.
You find a community that you
Yeah.
resonate with. It can be a church, it can be college, it can be office, it can be any activity that you like doing, like badminton or something, or like picking up trash in some place. But any community you join that you resonate
would we
with,
have been
find.
like more direct, as in like you're going to play badminton, say suppose you see a good looking woman, it's like hello ma'am, you look really beautiful, can I have your letter? No social media. Email ID.
I think I'll tell you something. This is a question that we would not dodge because we are guys who are very old school. I don't think.
Hey!
I don't think because no, we are guys who are not Gen Z, or I am technically Gen Z, but we are kind of old school. So
No. I'm talking about. See, I am. The thing. I'm not even talking about any texting app also.
I'm still telling you the same, bro. I wrote emails to my girlfriend, bro.
Oh,
in my college.
I never
I'm
did
like,
that.
I wrote letters.
I wrote letters.
I'm not that old though.
That's old school, bro.
I used to do that when I was in school. But later on when I came to college, I didn't like the daily calling, daily texting. I didn't like it. I was like, I'm losing that thing for you. I don't want it to be like this.
Don't be too dependent on me.
Then I was like, I'll write you an email every once and then.
Oh,
Once?
Once and then. Once in a while,
that was a
I'll
way
write
of
you a email.
Okay. Email wala love.
Yeah. I used to do that, and I'm still not that phone guy. I don't
Email
know.
bala love.
I've always been. I think this texting thing started was like WhatsApp and then Instagram and all those things.
But no, my real love thing. No, I don't like it to be on phone. I like to talk to them or be with them or be in person. Meeting people also. It was never online for me.
Okay.
It was always in person because that's when I used to understand who they really are. Online thing was always messing up the relationship that was there. That's with me. I don't know what's up with you.
That makes sense.
I said no community.
Yeah, letters. I think letters is I think
Enough.
one of the good way. Letters. You talk. You directly.
How do you communicate? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I imagined a lot of times,
Trips.
like trips. See, say suppose I'm going and we are having a playing somewhere else, like, and I see somebody really good looking. It's like I felt like I should go tell you look really good. I want to know you better. And the Mari, I have had a thought. I never what is that? இது பண்ணா இப்படி பண்ணா வந்துட்டு that's not going to end really well, doesn't make any sense. But do you think
I've
having
done
that thought
this for
itself
guys,
is bad?
not girls.
No, I don't
See
know.
some guy.
Always make you feel weird.
Tell
See, I think there is this thing against being creepy. So even if you see some girl and you're like no, it's okay, let's not do that.
What is creepy?
But for guys it's not. So I see a guy feeding a cow, his hand is inside the cow's mouth. I'm like, this guy is interesting, I should go talk to him. I'm like, hi, will you be my friend? Direct. Okay, that's it. But for women, I think I've seen this reel also. It's so funny. So this girl is walking and this guy is also walking. They're going in the same direction. But now this girl starts walking fast. Okay? So now the guy has to wait.
Because the guy is walking behind her.
So now
okay.
Now you got it. So the guy has to wait, and now and the caption is only guys will understand.
And she runs into her house.
And yeah, so
he just goes straight.
That is that like you that
I know a friend
small,
like that.
That thought process.
He doesn't wait for us
there.
also.
He's one guy like that.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, like it's a thought process. Especially when let's say you were there when during my posh training, right? You heard the questions guys were asking, right? So sir, selfie also if we take, sir, is it posh? so these are guys are afraid. All right, they are afraid of anything or something that people might say.
To face reality, I think the thing is like kind of declining.
But I think that also this is also I'm sorry to cut you. But I think that's also because of
social media.
Because of the way people have been behaving, no? Like if everyone is not someone who really wants to go and just make a friend out of her. Everyone is not looking at the way we are looking. That puts a lot of pressure on the women as well. Because myself, if there is a friend with me and I'm out there, we are in a park, we are doing something. If someone comes and talks to her, just says hi or do something also, my brain will start thinking about all the things that he wants to do. All the ways that he is looking at her. Because that's how it has become now.
So now because of this thought process, guys are overcompensating and now they are not approaching.
So I don't know who to blame with this, but
there is no blame.
There's no blame.
It's just how things have become.
It's just that
which is why it's easier to approach people if you are already in a set community. Because the boundaries there are already and intentions are already set. So if you're part of a hiking group, a hiking gang, right? You have already spent some time there as is.
Makes sense.
Right? And you have seen this person and you know this person a little bit enough to not be threatened. And the other person is also not threatened enough to just go and approach.
I think that makes sense.
And even though if things go wrong also, there is a community that that holds you over there together, and I think that's the sweet spot.
So in dating, what is the best advice that you have got, and what is the worst advice that you have guys got?
Relation tips.
In
relation tips. Romans chapter 7. Completely. Take it, guys.
Relation tips coming soon.
I think it will be over by the time this video comes out, but
we'll have one more this year.
We'll have one more this year. For you guys.
Yes.
Comment down.
We will put it down in the description or in the
for registrations.
Yes.
This is our camera.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. So any good advice, bad advice? What is the best advice? What is the worst advice that you've gotten in relationship?
All my relationships were BC. So BC is something that we do before Christ.
Before Christ saved us.
Before Christ saved us. So that's a language, that's a lingo that we develop. We say for all the things that we do, we call it BC. So so all my relationships
I also
were
want
BC.
to make clear that it doesn't make us somebody pure, holy. We are not saints. We are not. We are imperfect beings. We are just realize that what we had done is not right. We're trying to change. We are trying to be a better human being. We are just trying to
daily process.
We are just trying to be a better human being, and follow what Jesus told us to do. Like love one another, like God loved us. So that is what we are trying to be. And continue. Like what's some good advice? Like
good advice.
Let's start with the bad advice. Let's end with a good note.
Bad advice, lot of them are there.
What is the
good advice? I have one.
Tell one bad.
Huh?
Bad bolo.
You like a person, go, bacha. You talk to her, go.
Okay, I understand. I have an experience that I'll share. So in college, so I'm entering college. So what happened is. So till 12th standard I was in Goa. And then I moved to Chennai for my architecture. So anga first year la mentoring. So I see.
He's blushing. I think so something.
No, I like that girl. I like that girl. Okay. Major crush irundhu. And then so I was like, this is like the first time, like, I like this girl. This girl looks beautiful. I want to with us pannano. I'm telling all my friends. Okay, very excited. Macha like the ponnu pudikonda. I have to. என் ஃப்ரெண்ட் ஒருத்தர் இருந்தான். ஓகேவா, அந்த ஃப்ரெண்டு நான் சொல்ல மாட்டேன். So I used to think about this girl and relate a song. Okay, wow, there is this song and there is this girl. And I still மச்சான் அந்த பாட்டு கேட்டா this girl ஞாபகம் வருதுடா. அப்படி பாட்டு கேட்டா வந்துட்டு
what song da?
Bruno Mars's Just the Way You Are. So what happened? This friend, what did he do? He said, "Macha, samara day, you have to send this song to her." And so I was telling this friend and confessing my, love. அப்படின்னு நான் அவன்கிட்ட சொல்லிட்டு இருக்கேன். அந்த ஃப்ரெண்ட் என்ன சொல்றான், மச்சான் you send this to her and you propose பண்ணு அப்படி இப்படின்றான். நானுமே he's talking very serious, okay, by the way. I WhatsAppல I sent. I told the message. I'm telling him, Macha, I sent her da. You know what he said? He's like this. He was looking at his phone, okay? And he looked at me. இப்படி சிரிக்கிறான் அவன். அனுப்பிட்டியா? ஐயோ மச்சான் அனுப்பிட்டியா அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு சிரிக்கிறான்.
Never take relationship advice from your guy friends.
Oh my God, that is a major, man.
In college that to know.
அப்படி அனுப்பிட்டு அவன் சிரிக்கிறான். எல்லாத்தையும் போய் சொல்றான். எனக்கு வந்துட்டு எனக்கு செம்ம எம்பாரசிங்காக இருந்தது. I don't know what to do. It's done. I was laughing. And then என்னாச்சு, அவ்வளோதான், அவன் போடான்னு.
What happened to the girl?
No, she said no.
Oh, sad story.
Yeah, sad story. Hey, see,
song.
if I think about it, it's a great song. See, but there is a way, okay?
Yeah,
like, if I இந்த மாதிரிலாம் வந்துட்டு, it's like we are all dumb when we were first yearல. அதாவது இந்த அளவு dumb. Like, you're listening to your friend and sending song and propose. So I think that was one worst advice that I got in relationship. And the best advice is I saw on a YouTube channel. I think George Yanko's show. It's like, I think it's George Yanko's show. So, he said, so he was like, talking about, you have to, he's looking for this perfect woman. You have to be this perfect, I want this perfect woman. God, I'm looking for this a godly woman, perfect woman. So then he said, like, see, God has a perfect woman for you. If you are not a perfect man, and why would God give his daughter to you?
Amen.
Okay, so I think that is one kind of relation, is that you don't always look the amazing things, I want this woman அப்படி இருக்கணும், இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு ஐடியா இருக்கணும், அப்படி இப்படின்னு பார்க்காம I think it's better that we see ourselves and try to be a man or a perfect man, like
instead of trying to find someone to share your life with,
have
a life worth sharing.
Amen.
Have a life worth sharing.
Preach, brother.
Yeah, I have a sticker of you like this. Preach.
So do you have any worst advice or stuff?
I was always on the side of giving advices. Maybe I am that bad friend.
Think of any advice any of your guy friends has given. This is the worst advice.
If all my relationships have gone wrong, every advice that they gave me is wrong.
Simple.
Simple.
I think, but the good advice is, I don't know if it's good, but it was not biblical back then. It was like, when there's a fight, keep it away from the third person. Don't go put it in third person's mouth and involve them into it, because then the relationship is gone.
I think that's
you're breaking the bond that you have.
You're involving too many people.
Yeah,
that is one thing that I wouldn't.
I think that's a good thing that I have learned in the past, and I have given this to many people.
I have a good advice I learned in school.
What was that?
Yeah, please.
It's from Rahim ke Dohe.
Rahim, okay.
Okay.
Rahim ke due give. What
Rahim-
is Rahim ke due?
Right.
For-
Basically, there's a poet
I
called
know.
Rahiman.
Rahiman.
Okay, yeah, it's a big poet, and he has these two.
Can we add
Wait.
that in the video?
We'll do that.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. रहीमन धागा प्रेम का मत तोड़ो चटकाए टूटे तो फिर जुड़े ना जुड़े गांठ बन जाए. Okay. What explanation is so what Rahim Kavi Rahiman is saying is he is saying that love is like a thread.
Okay.
If you break the trust, it will break that thread, and then that thread will not join again. Even if it joins, there is a knot now.
Oh.
Okay. So never break that. That's the.
Yeah.
It's not a. But yeah, like that's the good advice I got in school when I was reading Rahim Ke Doe. Yeah. So breaking trust is like a big thing.
Breaking trust is
not breaking trust for me is like a big thing.
Yeah. So but so when you, as you were talking about this, I have this. I think what Bible, biblical perspective was what I want to touch is. So we have broken trust in a relationship. Say suppose she has done something, that
or I have done
trust.
Something.
Yeah, or you have done something, or she has done something, and then there is a genuine, forgiveness that is being asked from your partner. I think if we are, able to forgive that person, truly, genuinely, I think through Christ it's possible to make it as a one thread is what I so that is totally contradictory to the poem that you have sent since
world
since you are saying this poem because it has influenced you in a certain way and you have it in your mind since your school time. I think a lot of people would have been influenced by that. So when you have that thought process at the core of your heart and when you're saying like one person has broke your trust, you hold on to that thought so much that you're not able to forgive that person.
Bondage.
So there's this, oh no, this guy has broken my trust, or this girl has broken my trust, and I cannot, this is not going to happen, and I will always hold it at the back of my head whenever I talk to her. So I think that kind of creates a more of a toxic environment. And when we see more of Christ teaching, Jesus teaching, and when we try to apply it to our life, I think when we kind of forgive somebody, we are able to completely forgive. It's like, I don't, just like, see, if God if God sees us the way we see the person through that verses, the poem's line, I think we would have been doomed long back. So I think we have broken God's trust many times. And
I think one of the main thing is forgiveness, what we learn. Jesus teaching. It's like a major
thing. Even the Lord's Prayer is,
forgiveness is dependent on us forgiving.
Yes, exactly. Forgive us as we forgive those who sin against us.
Yeah, not like forgive us and we might also forgive.
First you forgive.
As we forgive those who sin against us. So I think that is one of the major learning that we can take in dating.
Also, there was that parable of the unforgiving. Okay, I think we are going too much. Yeah, you continue.
No, we can.
The unforgiving tenant. The parable. So that clearly tells us about the level at which God is forgiving and the level at which we are unable to forgive. Right? Like, how much was that debt amount for the king? That king gave like few
some 3 million in
rupees.
$3 million.
Like crores.
In today's world.
In today's world, like the crores, and then that was just what 10,000 rupees.
That he had
to so that's the difference. In which forgiveness is. At which God is forgiving and in which we are unable to forgive. And then God says those who are unable to forgive this much. The punishment for them is severe. So.
I think that is, but I would also say, but that forgiveness is also like, it varies different people. Like, some people find it difficult to forgive because there are some situations where they which would have hurt them so much. And I think, but the first idea is, okay, I can forgive him, I think will lead them to, eventually forgiveness. So I think forgiveness not only frees the other person, it also frees themselves also. Like, okay, I am able to let things go. So I think that is one of the great things that I have. And the next thing that I want to talk about in a relationship is
little louder.
So there is one more thing that I want to talk about in relationship is that before relationship happens, there is something called a situationship. You have heard about. Have you heard about situationship?
Hey, you have uncle.
I have
You have heard about situationship.
In which one guy is there, one girl is there, situation is there,
Ship is there.
No, wait. Like, see, wait, no, man.
Editing lo ship
People are shipping them together.
Oh, okay.
As in, like, see, those guys.
No, maybe he's talking something.
Wait, it's actually not a situationship.
I don't know what you're telling us.
So, see, it's like, for
I don't know
example,
if I am
let's
wrong.
just say
maybe,
there are two people who are just really good friends, and now everybody is just thinking that they are a couple.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and it's just a situation that is there in everybody's head.
No. That is
That's not situationship.
I mean,
Okay.
that could be a way of
Where did you
situationship.
come up with all of this actually?
I thought this is situationship.
Yeah, assume.
Programmer brain. You're reading the definition, eh?
No, I'm not reading the definition. Situationship, I will explain. Situationship is something where, both of them are talking. Girl, boy, man, woman, they are talking. They kind of like each other. But there is a fear of commitment.
Yeah.
They don't want to term the thing as relationship. So the word relationship has a weightage called commitment with it. So when a man and a woman, they say they are
train and all.
when they say they are in a relationship, which means it is like, okay, they are together and they want to they say that, I like you, I like talking to you, I like hanging out with you, and everything's there, but we are not in a relationship.
Because I also like this other person, and I want to talk to that other person.
Oh,
No?
Could be.
I don't know. Oh, maybe.
Could be there, but we don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's all is about
Yeah, I'm
commitment.
Googling
No, that is
You
there.
ask ChatGPT if I can have another girlfriend in a situation.
No. That is a possibility. But there is also fear of commitment.
Fear of commitment is the main thing. Eh?
Yeah. Fear of commitment, I feel, is the main thing. So
in situationship.
So what do you like? So when this happens, so the fear of commitment leads to there is a possibility of people getting into this idea. Okay, I'll rather be in a forever situationship than get married to somebody. So what is your take or perspective on that thing? This fear of commitment, and what is something that you think is it should it be normalized, or like or is it like something
I think there's something that this generation is doing.
No, every generation has its own thing. See, the thing.
No, I want to.
Please.
I don't know situationship that much. So is it love?
Yeah.
See,
it is love with conditions.
Love with fear, huh?
With
it's
conditions.
not love with fear. See, I'll tell you an example.
Because you just said fear of commitment.
Fear of commitment.
So is it love with fear, or is it love? Is it love?
No, they are afraid that they would fall in love.
No, they can't.
Then
be
it's not
in love.
No.
I don't know. See,
No,
I don't know
I'm
if I
trying
am
to
wrong
understand
now.
this.
Okay. I'll give you an example.
Okay.
So there is this girl or a boy. They have relationships, and so the other person abruptly broke up with them for some reasons which unreasonable.
Okay.
Break up, and this thing has happened with her, like with her or him, like multiple times or anything, and they are now, and that man or woman, okay, has this idea of not relationship. They want the emotional support. They want the things that happen in a relationship, but they don't want to term it.
Okay.
Because there is a fear that if I term it,
But fear is there, no?
that fear is there. If I term it,
So love is also there.
Yeah.
So love with fear.
Yeah.
Fear with love.
Yeah.
see, if there is fear, it is not love.
Why? No.
No, that's what I'm trying to understand.
I want to
Is it
understand
fear
what
or is it love? baby, don't hurt me.
I'm gonna cut in between and play the whole song.
But
no.
It just came. That's. Hey, goody.
Okay. Yeah, please. What was what?
Akash, what is love?
What is love?
We are see, the thing is like situationship is there. Situationship means there is fear of getting and the fear irukna love illa அப்படின்றான்.
நான் இருக்கும்னு சொல்றேன்.
But fear இருந்தா அது love
there can be love. See, what is love?
We need expert opinion.
Sam Grant.
Do you have any?
Hey, Wesley,
let's ask him. Does he have any opinion?
Hey, turn the camera. You wanted to tell me what first? Turn the camera. Da. Hey, don't act smart.
Don't ChatGPT vanda.
Hey, give him the mic, Ashish.
Hey, what are you talking? I didn't hear.
No. Wait. Okay.
I'll tell you.
Okay. What is it? You know what situationship, right?
Yeah.
So the debate that is going on is
it's not a debate. It's a conversation.
It's a conversation which is going on. Enna can love and fear be in the same place? And is it there in situationship? Sam Grant.
Listening.
Yeah.
Is it there in the same place? Does situationship have love and fear? And what is love? Are you?
Hey, the expert opinion.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
ana pudhusa irukene
nalla irukene.
But I feel fear and love can exist.
No, just tell your opinion. Sam, if you have உனக்கு ஏதாவது தோணுச்சுனா you just talk about it. No pressure. It's like fear, love. If it's
no, you don't. நான் என்ன சொல்றேன்னா don't get into fear because of the camera.
Fear இருக்குன்னா அது லவ்வா? இல்ல லவ்ல fear இருக்கலாமா?
biblical எடுத்துக்கோங்களே.
Yeah.
அவரே ஆண்டவனா சொல்றாரு.
Talk biblical. Whatever you feel, you talk.
When he is also talking about fear of God.
Okay.
அப்போ he is love. அப்போ he is talking about fear of God. அப்போ லவ்ல கண்டிப்பா fear இருக்கும்ல. fear ன்னும்போது it's not like அவங்க என்ன threaten பண்ண போறாங்களோ. Why am I talking in English?
எதுல வேணா பேசுற ராஜா.
Okay. I feel love should have fear of losing them.
Okay.
Fear of missing out the best thing with them. அந்த fear இருக்கணுமே தவிர we should not fear for that person.
Okay.
That is the fear that we should have, not the fear of losing them.
So I got reminded of one verse from the Bible. It's like, I don't know which chapter or anything. So perfect love drives out fear. I think why that came to me. And there is also a verse, I don't know, in Colossians love is honest, love is there's a verse.
First Corinthians 13.
Yeah.
In every marriage, love is patient, love is kind.
Patient.
Yeah.
So I think, and also there's like perfect love drives out fear. So what this implies an idea is that if there is a fear of whatever fear is there, I think love will suffer in that situation.
And the ship.
There is this Song of Solomon.
Song of Solomon.
Song of Solomon.
Okay. Talking about love. One second. Somewhere.
Next time I put this up in chat.
Where? In chapter 8 verse 6 and 7. Okay, Song of Solomon. It says, talks about love. It says, set me as a seal upon your heart. Okay, as a seal upon your arm. For love is as strong as death. Jealousy as cruel as the grave. Its flames are flames of fire, a most vehement flame. So again, like it starts with like it's a seal. Okay, like it's you belong, you're mine, I'm yours. Like think like that commitment is right set there, like that love. So situationship
kind of contradicts
is
that.
Contradicting that
entire
thing.
idea.
Like so, which is why, like, you know, like solemnizing the wedding or this thing is because how do I say this? Relationship between okay, we'll move move on.
No, but if you have something to say, you can just talk about it.
We'll move on now.
Okay.
So yeah, I think fear is, you know, kind of leads to situationship, and I feel that situationship is you know, is a place where, you know, where it can make you uncomfortable in a longer period of time, you know, which can drain you mentally, is what I believe, because, you know, the uncertainty in a situationship puts a pressure on both the parties, either it be men or women, and I think see, the idea of experimenting is also, it sounds fun, and, you know, it's they want to, you know, it's like, you know, I want to try my, you know, I just want to talk to a lot of people, and no, I don't want to give commitment so easily, and so I don't want to term this, you know, thing as a relationship or anything. There is also people, I believe, who, you know, who want to back out very easily. Like, you know, say suppose there is a guy who's like, you know, oh, I don't want to give commitment to this woman.
They want to leave that option open if something suddenly becomes serious.
Yeah, it's like, I just want to.
They don't want to commit to that.
I think
in sickness or
I think that thing is.
If the effect or the downfall for situationship is that it can't be for a long run.
Yeah.
The reason why they are getting in itself, they don't want to be there for a long time. They are clear with their heads. இது வந்து ரொம்ப நாள் பண்ணனும்னு இல்ல அவங்களுக்கு.
ஐடியால.
That's not the idea that they are getting into. So I don't so people who are in situationships, no, I feel they are not seeing that as a
situationship is a word that is like, you know, I think it has been, I've been listening to it recently.
True.
I think people, I think the core thing is like fear. There is no, I've not heard of anyone who is dating for the first time is in a situationship. It is only that, you know, multiple times something has happened to them, some kind of, you know, hurt has happened to them, that they are like, you know, having this idea or this fear where, you know, no, I cannot give this commitment to this person, or I cannot get the commitment from this person. I'd rather stay within my limits or boundaries and, you know, just enjoy the things that I can enjoy that is possible. So I think that could be a dangerous place. It could be a dangerous place for female, I think, especially because if, say, suppose to be talking honestly, something they're getting physical and something, you know, the female gets you know, pregnant or something, there is an option of not having the baby, but I think it takes a much stronger toll on the female's body, emotionally, physically, rather than the guy. So I think guys are more like, you know, situationship,
more detached from that thing.
Guys are,
it doesn't affect them. It can,
it doesn't affect them.
It does mentally, but not as much as what she goes through.
See, they can refuse to take that responsibility and just leave.
True.
Yeah, they can just like, you know, we were never in a relationship, bro. It's like the guy could easily say it and like back off. And the commitment illa naangiradhu.
100%.
I think that is one, but I think this leads to the next idea, like, you know, the idea of
going very wrong places.
What is the idea?
Next idea or topic that I would say is the polyamorous, the polyamory part of the relationship.
So I know this.
I don't know.
Polyamorous is having multiple partners. Basically license to cheat. What? No? Yes, no?
Yes.
You cannot term it as cheating.
Because now that they have an official term for it, you can't call it cheating.
No.
License, no?
Polyamorous, you're getting it wrong. Polyamorous is something. Polyamorous and open relationship go hand in hand.
Okay. Oh, so they do different things.
No, they are like kind of the
same thing.
They
go hand in hand.
They go hand in hand, as in, like, you know. So polyamorous means as a guy or a girl or a male or female, they get you know, feelings for multiple people. So like if I like a girl, I also like this girl. I like this girl also, I like this girl also.
காத்து வாக்குல ரெண்டு காது.
ஆமா, எனக்கு ரெண்டு பேருமே வந்துட்டு பிடிக்கும். அதே மாதிரி பொண்ணுக்கும் நிறைய பேரை பிடிக்கும். The thing is oh yeah அந்த மாதிரி தான். So the thing is, so the guy and the female, they are like in sync, in mutual agreement.
Oh, அதுதான் லைசென்ஸ்.
In mutual agreement, saying that okay, you can also like other people, I can also like other people, but we like each other also. So we are in this
friends
இல்ல
with benefits.
Hence, it's not cheating. No, I'm saying there is open marriages.
ஐயோப்பா.
Okay,
I think sums down to what he said only, no? License to cheat.
It's not cheating.
அதுதான் லைசென்ஸ்.
What is cheating? Cheating means that you're doing something without knowing to that person.
It is illegal to dump waste in the river. But if you buy the thing from the government,
see, legally,
you can dump
if you are talking about Indian constitution la if you're married to a person, you cannot have this thing with another person. Okay, wow. I think in Muslim la, I think they're allowed to marry multiple people.
Let's not go there.
But that is that legally we're talking about.
Yeah.
Let's talk. நான் என்ன கேட்குறேன்னா, when a person is in relationship, ஒருத்தங்க வந்துட்டு இன்னொருத்தங்களோட ரிலேஷன்ஷிப்பில் இருக்காங்க, அவங்களுக்கு வந்துட்டு both of them are mutual understanding that this person also, you can also like that person, I can also like that person, but we also like each other. எல்லாரையும் வந்துட்டு பிடிச்சிருக்கு அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு there is
Get
this.
it, we understand the concept, right? We're clear with it.
Cheating comes in a different category.
Okay. So we agree with you.
Yeah. In the concept.
So and where are we going with this now? What is your perspective on this idea?
You heard me already.
Yeah, you said cheating. No. I said
the way we are putting it out itself, we are calling it cheating. எங்க மைண்ட்ல வர்றதே cheating ன்னு வருதுனா வெல்ல.
So you are like very ஒருவனுக்கு ஒருத்தி.
ஆமா bro.
So again, like it's a relation, like it's a decision you make to be with one person. If you can't decide, then like do you it's just a convenience to you. This person is just one more convenience that you like to have in your life. It's not a decision that because love is not always convenient. So that's why these wedding vows are very nice. If you listen to these wedding vows, right? It's not just about the convenience. It's also the inconvenience that and everything that will come through with that commitment that you're making to be with this person. It's a very big deal. So if you are not willing to have that very big deal, it's like I'm just thinking like I don't know if I'll get cancelled, but
don't do that to us.
You cannot, I cannot cancel the half part of the video.
Where was I?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yep, the wedding. Convenience.
Like right,
inconvenience
like,
also together.
So if you are not able to decide that, then you are just on the inconvenient times you are just going to someone else, and then that is your convenience then. So where is the commitment in this? What is this marriage?
So you're saying that in this polyamorous thing there is no commitment.
Again,
there's nobody serious.
Same like how
you're not serious about
also did not have commitment.
Yeah,
this thing also, there's a lot of commitment problem. It's like even though you have commitment, you still can go, which is not commitment end of the day. Doesn't come under commitment. Like if you are
Makes
with
sense.
one person and you go again to another person.
My opinion is these are all feelings that come up within people, that I had conversation with a lot of, I think few people about this polyamorous stuff, and the thing is like these are all feelings that come up in, like that's just human feeling that but I would agree, like so my intention, my flesh, or like my desire is to be with multiple people. Okay, talking about me or any other person who's like the normal feeling that comes is like I have to be I like being with multiple people. No, I don't want to be stuck to with one people. But when we go study biblically, and what is the positive about that is like when I'm with So the Bible says, like, deny yourself and pick up the cross and follow Christ. So I think that denying myself, I think, covers these our own desires. Like, there are a lot of desires. I have the desire to be with multiple people. I have the desire to, be jealous. I have the desire to cuss or hate, or I have
kill, hate, angry.
Yeah. There are a lot of natural desires that come. That doesn't make. See, sometimes there is a desire to, just be angry with be angry with someone that you won't even think, you just want to hit it. That doesn't make it right.
Yeah.
So when you put all that, like, there are desires, and when I study the Bible, or when we biblically try to represent it, we are like, okay, there are a lot of desires, but not all desires are, like, good.
Not all are from Christ.
Yeah, not all are from Christ, and not all are. Even if you analyze all those things, like, if we sit and think about it logically, okay, it's rather fruitful, or at peace, I would call, to give commitment, rather than have this all. It's work. It's tension.
Works up your head.
Yeah.
So do you love someone enough to deny other desires? You love someone enough to sacrifice those desires, to sacrifice yourself, to sacrifice your needs, to sacrifice your, like, I think, like, real love is very sacrificial.
And there is also one thing, even if you are in a polyamorous relationship, you cannot love both the person the same. I think that is not possible. You would have some sort of priorities or inclination towards one person. I think that is so I think that makes us clear.
This reminds me, when you said of in Chosen, there is something that Jesus says. I don't know. Following me is starts with separation. So it separates from what you already have. The love for me, it separates what you have. It separates you from your family. It separates you from your friend, from your job, and then they all come to God. That's the love they have towards Jesus Christ when they follow the disciples initially, and that's how I feel love also should be. All your desires of the flesh are meant to be there. And when you start coming close to someone, it's them.
Beautiful. So I think that was a good conversation. That was a good conversation.
Little louder.
That was
the conversation went so good that we're all calm.
Yeah, it's like calm. So I'm gonna talk about the next thing that I want to bring up is, like, AI girlfriends, artificial intelligent or virtual girlfriends. So it is something that has been happening for the past 3-4 years, and it is picking up pace.
3-4 years, huh?
I think from 2022 to 2023, I think 2 years, 3 years approximately. I'm not very sure. So it's like, so what do you think that that AI, what is better in AI? So I'll give you a brief. What is happening? I'll give you. So there are apps where where you can go and have virtual girlfriends, and you can that AI will be your girlfriend. They will give you emotionally support a lot of things, all those things, emotional support. So they can be your girlfriend. There are apps where you can pay. It's like dating app only, da. That person is a virtual person. She's living in a virtual world, and you can talk to her. She will analyze, and she will talk to you in a way that build a connection and build a relationship. That is happening. There are also humanoid robots
who do this,
that people have relationship with. There is a man in Australia, I'm not sure his name, I think we'll look it up. He married to a humanoid robot. And there is a person in Japan who got married to there is this so that man was bullied for liking anime or doing getting anime games and stuff. He was bullied too much about it, and he liked the character in anime so much, and there was on the character was ஒரு hologram மாதிரி வந்துட்டு it's hologram companion. Okay, wow, they had, and that which was created for lonely people to have a companionship, and that guy got so attached with that thing that he publicly married to that hologram stuff. So I think that has been, I think there are 3-4 incidences that as far as I have looked up, I have come across, where they have this humanoid female, but some people call it as like asexual, that person is asexual and that is why he is getting that's not the case. They have all these desires and everything, but they choose that I would rather what happened? Oh, sound. Okay. So I would rather be with a real person than the water.
What is that?
That's the water dispenser.
Water dispenser.
Yeah.
Why is it vomiting water?
No. It's I think the air section
Motorized.
something. Yeah.
The air section is not complete, so that it doesn't.
Okay, got
air
it.
is coming.
Yeah.
What
So yeah. So what do you guys think about this AI girlfriend?
This feels like it's a step up.
Normal girlfriend only, not coming. What AI girlfriend you're talking about?
I think that's the reason.
That's the reason.
Why normal girlfriend வரமாட்டீங்கன்னு சொல்லிட்டு தான் AI girlfriend.
Oh, okay. Then my thought process is very different.
I think it's a step up from things that we usually knew. There's something.
I
in
think
Japan
this is like
where
you are lonely. People are going through loneliness and stuff, and they
It
are
is the-
opting this situation.
now you're telling that people are getting married, no? But before this, I think I didn't know about this virtual girlfriend. But in Japan, you can rent a girlfriend.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think I have heard.
Yeah, you can rent a girlfriend, like literally. You can't. So there's a full anime series on it. I didn't see
Oh.
that, but like literally you can do that.
Oh.
I've seen videos about it. Like you can just rent a girlfriend for this much time. It prices with, do you want to hold hand?
You
Extra money if you want to hold hand. You want to
want
have
to
a
make this more
conversation.
serious?
Huh.
How is AI girlfriend different than porn?
AI girlfriend. AI girlfriend different than
It's just
porn
making you
or
live out
prostitution.
certain fantasies.
No. He's like, it's again in your hands, no?
Yeah.
And you're living different fantasies with it.
Yeah.
You're talking to them. It's
No,
giving
that
you what
is
you want.
that physical or
We can sit here and we can say that, oh, these guys AI girlfriend, this thing. But then how is it different
apart
from
from
porn?
beyond that physical or that sexual need
Intimacy, no?
no, beyond that
Yeah.
there is also this emotional requirement that they have, right? Emotional வந்துட்டு say suppose this work has happened today in my office and I'm so stressed, I don't want to அப்படின்னு ஒரு situation பேசும்போது அதுக்குமே they are giving a companionship ங்கறேன்.
I think it's not so different from porn, but it is different in a way that it's filling up the emotional need, but not the
It is
physical.
also
But
physically also say suppose
Lesser dopamine.
yeah, probably lesser dopamine. You
Like
don't
same
agree?
I would
concept.
say more dopamine.
No.
Depends from people to people.
No. More dopamine in the sense, see, you are getting the physical. No, I wouldn't say exactly physical, but the that desire, or say suppose you're texting. In terms of chatting, I'm saying you're getting that also. The sexy talking part. You're also getting this emotional support also. Okay.
Oh, that is also happening.
No, I'm not talking about proper AI girlfriend.
Hey, she whatever you talk to, she'll respond.
Oh, okay.
Any kind of emotional support you need, any kind of consoling, comfort that you need, that AI is programmed to give you comfort.
But it's still it's not real. It's fantasy.
It's not
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
It's like Bitcoin.
You should know more about this
So
programmer.
you are basically separating.
It's like Bitcoin. It's not real, but it has value.
Bitcoin is Bitcoin that?
No,
Okay,
let's not go there.
Let's not go there.
We are changing
but-
topics. Yeah.
I'm still thinking. No, I'm.
What is going through your head? I mean, what is going through your head
I'm
might
just
be
like, see,
going through a lot of people's head.
It's like you are codependent on this virtual girlfriend,
Okay.
and now slowly you are living out of fantasy that you know, like, so the real soul of a person, real emotions, real mood swings, real all these things that come with a real person are not there. Now you have this new idea of what a woman or what a guy is, which is almost perfect because you want it to be like that. Like you have taken like it's
you're removing the imperfection that comes with a person.
That makes
makes a person.
And now,
a person.
Yeah, makes
and
sense.
now you have given this like this now in your head, this is what a girlfriend or a boyfriend should be. And when you actually meet a real person, you're like, hey, why are you sad today? I thought like only I'm allowed to be sad. You know, like
you're always
suddenly
on the receiving end.
So that give and take, like again I think these mood swings or like whatever, these things can also be programmed into the girlfriend, maybe. Right? But how much can be about a real person can be programmed. Okay, and then when you suddenly come into the real world, you are unable to connect with people because
it kills a lot
all of a sudden now you can't. I okay, since I used to be like full computer this thing, I'm amazing at text. Okay, but suddenly the girl comes in front of me, Nanbare Namaskara.
It's not coming naturally.
Yeah, right? Because I have trained my brain to be able to talk and converse through the medium of text, but never through the medium of just like talking to that person. We are talking whole night, but then when we are together, we don't have like 5 minutes. We can't converse for 5 minutes, right? And so this is spoiling a new generation of people who are going out. And it's very cool that you bring up Japan all the time. Like you keep bringing Japan, right? But if you see Japan, look at the Japan birth rates. Okay, look at
what's the Japan birth rate?
Very bad.
Very bad.
Someone check it out.
Is it very low?
Yeah.
Okay. Isn't like they're not having babies?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
All right. So there are a lot of things because now there are so many other options to intimacies. Right, whatever you are explaining, and so like what's happening, that natural tendency of human connection is gone, and we are replacing it with unnatural digital clones. And people are no longer able to have a connection or a conversation with each other.
And I think one thing that I've constantly heard in this conversation is I, my, me. That's completely opposite from God's plan. My plan is not God's plan.
Yeah.
This totally feels like I'm taking control of my.
It's also very contradictory to what. It's like you're going against God's creation.
That's what I'm trying to say.
It's like God created man, woman, as like, and God was like, you guys be fruitful and multiply.
This is nowhere close to it.
Yeah.
This again, see, like how in many contexts we talk, like about how we have a plan. We want to do things in a certain way. We sometimes
we are creating somebody. We are creating somebody to have our own companion. You don't want God's creation.
We are overpowering God's plan and trying to do something that we know in our which is the highest standard of my brain. Like if my highest standard of my brain is to have a good looking girl, that's all I can think of. But the word says God's plans are above your imaginations. God's plans are above what you can think. So I would really tell people, don't go with your imaginations. If you think you have a priority list, like my priority list, the girl should be fair, the girl should be working, the girl should be doing this, no?
Fortuner,
Innova, all of that.
BMW,
XUV700, all of this. If this is what your priority list is, and if you think, idu vanda podum, I have achieved, this is the maximum that I can get. If that is what your thought process is like, no? I would really say that's not the way to go, because God's plan is above XUV700. God's plan is above your Fortuner.
I mean, do guys look materialistic things in women?
They do da. Why don't they? Yes.
Materialism like பொண்ணுகிட்ட கார் இருக்கணும்,
ஏன் பார்க்க மாட்டாங்க?
ஓ நகை,
நகை அழகா இருக்கணும், லைக் இவ்ளோ கோல்ட் இருக்கணும்.
That is kind of objectifying the thing.
But
I'm talking about materialistic. I think that is more, that...
Papanga. Why don't they see? Nowadays, people have become very practical. They want to know that she's also coming with something.
Oh, okay.
அந்த மாதிரி சொல்றேன். But not to go somewhere else.
Okay,
but what I'm trying to say is, if we trust in God's plan, there's something more greater and more amazing that you can't even think of. That's how God's plan is going to work. So,
makes sense.
Throw everything, trust in God's plan is what I would say.
Yeah.
It's like the crazy way to go about it.
Yeah.
I feel that will be
That's one of the
way to go, no?
Good way to work it out. So, I think this is all this, like, a lot of emotional stuff is involved, a lot of, physical need is involved. But then how do you think, when it comes to long-term relationship,
long distance,
when it comes to long distance relationships, what do you think, so let's think about, what are the ways that we can maintain a long distance relationship?
Thank you guys, that's been my time.
I am also very bad at it.
I think we
all single guys, you're asking how will we maintain long distance
relationship. Sorry folks, I am bad. This guy is bad.
Worst.
This guy
is getting up and going. We have like a very bad panel for now, but we'll try.
So the thing is, like, I have rejected a girl, like, just because it was long distance. I didn't want, like, hey, no, you're not gonna at least make an effort to meet or something.
It's not about the effort also.
But the thing is that what happens, what I think, I don't know, I have also given this advice or things to people. If you are planning to go somewhere afar where you cannot come whenever you think, and you're planning to be in a relationship with that person, I have given advices that don't get involved in that relationship, because it will not work.
Why is your mic down?
You can no comment.
I know, I switched off my mic.
But no, I think that's so true. I cannot. I don't know much. I can't see the positive end of it, but there might be one. But I have not been good with it at all. Either I know I will go around finding something else, or she will go around finding. I don't know about her, but I know
you would have. You would have, or like you would still.
No, not now. Hey, we are talking about BC. Okay, flipping my words.
I'm just.
No, I will not.
I'm just trying to maintain a clear distinction between your past and your present.
Yeah. That was all BC.
Yeah.
In BC.
You can say now.
But like how the new movies கீழ போடுறாங்கல, CG வந்தா CGI அப்படி நான் பேசும்போதெல்லாம் கீழ BC அப்படி போடுங்க ப்ளீஸ் எடிட்டர்ஸ். நான் எடிட்டர். Sorry. So I know that it wouldn't work for me, and it did not also. So I was going upfront and telling, see, now I'm going here elsewhere and this will not work. I know that this will not work. Abdillah, I have spoken and I have told also. What happened rest is not something we want to know, but don't laugh. I want to know. No, I don't want you to know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what it is. I don't think, I'm not good with it. But can we think of positives to it? Like positive or a good side to it?
If we talk biblically,
let's go.
If we talk biblically, I think when two persons are in commitment, I think long distance is very much possible, and it should be possible.
Yeah.
Is what I believe, and that's something that I believe. Even though I haven't advised this to anybody, or yarkume advice kodutadilla, and I haven't practiced it now, but thinking about it biblically now, if you are talking to a person, you really like that person and that person also likes you, and you are planning to have build a future together, and there is a moment of time where you are being separated, and you are planning in long term. Because once you are planning to get married in future, I think long term distance relationship needs a commitment. if there is no commitment, the long term won't work. And that commitment.
It's a situation.
Yeah.
Ship. But
Yeah,
I
the
think
breaks.
I think the reason why it didn't work out for me also is because it was BC back then, and
Yeah, before Christ.
and it was I was not Christ centric then.
Yeah.
My life
No,
was
we
not,
had the thing is like we were more see, if in a relationship, in the relationship la irukrona, we need certain things. I need to be able to meet her. There is some physical need is there. Ellame irukku, but hence idella illa na vandita I won't be able to keep up the relationship ingiradu or conclusion we have. So we have this idea of relationship, and
I think
if that is not met, we break it.
Yeah, I think at least for me personally, the way I was looking at life before and right now is so different that before it was always about her, always about a person being with me. My priority was not God before. I think now that my priority being God first, there's so much trust in God, like let me go with whatever his plan is. If his plan is me to be here and her to be in US, it'll work. Like I have like so much trust right now in God, and he'll but yeah, it's that's what I'm thinking of, no? I think definitely for sure before this was not like this.
Yeah.
Because I keep coming back to this. I think there was so much of me எனக்கு இது தெரியும், எனக்கு I know this parameter, my I think my life will conclude like this only. Stop thinking about me, myself, and with my own parameters and with my own knowledge. Stop doing things with that. Trust in God's plan. Wherever it leads you, trust in God's plan. Even though it goes to her being in US and me being in India, or me being in US and her being in India, still should work out because it's God's plan, man.
It's like since we all three grew up, I think saved by Christ, but I would say that I think there are also people who are not in Christ and they have maintained relationships. Okay, they have maintained relationships. I don't know about them. There will be ups, there will be downs, but they have held on to this relationship and stuff. But what I feel is ultimately when you put Christ in between, you would you will have this desire to do something that you shouldn't do. Either you will have this desire to break it off, or you would have this desire to just go with somebody else or something, or you would have this desire to bring up something or put something on them so that you want to end whatever it is. And when I am thinking about it, see, my thoughts can be wrong. Okay, when you put God in between the situation, you're like okay, I don't want to do this. It is wrong. God would never be happy me doing this to his daughter. Okay, so I think that is one thing which will anchor us deeply when it comes to long-term relationship is what I believe. So Christ would be a major anchor in a long-term relationship is what I believe. So there are a lot of different situations we might not have come across, but with few situations that we know, we could have this clear rough idea or what we can. Yeah, do you want to talk anything more about this, or like
it's what you said only. The triangle. So there's the triangle that my dad always keeps saying, that in a relationship, it's not a relationship is not like a line between you and her. It's a triangle. It's like a bridge. All these bridges are constructed, and the structural stability kaga nama in the triangles use pannuvom. So it's
architects.
Amen.
Amen. So that's the way we should build our relationship, is what Dad always used to say. Like you are here and she's here. There's Christ in center of the relationship, and it's not like you're 50 and she's 50. You're 100, she's 100. Together you're going to God. who's another 100. So you make a strong triangle.
Yeah.
The strongest shape, triangle. That is what we should.
I think what I remember something. I don't know where I saw this. Somebody sent this to me. So what Christ does in a relationship is that in a relationship you are able to tolerate the 0 of the person so that you get to deserve the 10 of that person. Goes both ways.
I've seen reels on this.
Yeah,
if you don't wait, what is it? If you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve my best.
This is saying about you. What I'm saying is
God.
hey, you can eat. You're already on camera. You can eat normally.
Thank you.
Yeah. So it's okay. Just keep it over there.
Have a.
I think this is you saying that enakku, if you don't deserve me at my worst, you don't deserve. But here the thing is like I am saying.
No, I got it. I was just making that.
I'm just making it clear.
I
am saying to you that if I am not able to tolerate your worst, I don't deserve your best. So there is a difference between me telling you
shift happens,
then you telling about yourself. I think that shift happens, when you have Christ.
True.
Because I think the Bible says like, you live for others. Think that you live for others.
Yeah.
And your perspective will change.
You
will stop thinking a lot more about
yourself.
And then you will think about others means family, your fellow human being.
True.
Yeah, I think that is one of the major understanding that I got as I started reading the Bible more and more. So long distance is
done.
Yeah, so
mic back on.
since we don't have much experience or we don't have much stories that we would heard about long distance.
In comments.
Yeah, so you can
comments.
Tell us in comments like where about more about long distance, or if you want us to talk more about long distance also, you could, or any questions that you have, you
reach out to us, scold us, whatever you want to do about this topic if it didn't go well.
You're all growing together. The next topic that I want to cover is cheating in relationship, emotional cheating and physical cheating.
Is this also go like, did you cheat like please don't go there.
So what is cheating? What can you define as cheating?
How we told now initially.
What is cheating?
Trust breaking.
Trust breaking as in like throw me some example or something that has happened. No, I would maybe example or something that has happened, or what would consider as cheating. You need wings.
Very vaguely is being in a relationship and hitting on somebody else and being in another relationship.
Another relationship or
another person hitting on some other person, fooling around with that other person. What long distance?
Does texting
depends on
what
your
are you texting?
Intentions. Depends on your intentions, I feel. See,
so what you said, emotional cheating.
Yeah.
Are you being intimate with that person? With the next other person?
So let me throw a situation.
Yes.
he's like, I'll throw you.
Vanga. I will tell you.
So boy girl dating.
Yes,
and this guy is like likes this other girl. He's in a very committed relationship with this, and he likes this girl. He is not talking anything bad or anything, or he's just following her, maybe on Instagram or something. Okay. It's like it could be a friend's friend. Edo onnu likes this girl. And he's initiating a conversation.
To do what?
We don't know.
That's important.
The intention is mukyam.
See, the intention is he likes the girl. But he's saying that he
so there is one girl here, okay, who she is committed to. Commitment. Okay, and then there is this other person who friend of a friend, and he's just initiating conversation with her.
Initiating conversation in the sense, see, there is no particular reason, or there is no need as like, either cake no.
Is it like I like Justin, so I'm initiating conversation with him because this guy is funny?
Yeah, something like that.
Not because I want to get in bed with Justin, nothing like that.
That intention is not there.
Yeah, we slept before that. Not like that.
Cut.
YouTube don't cancel us. We are not like that. Hey, we all slept together.
நீ சொல்ற?
Dexter, Pastor Dexter.
என்ன சொல்ற?
5th February sermon.
6th February.
Sermon. 2nd February sermon. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, the thing is, they're chumma talking.
Okay.
Friend. This guy is funny or this girl is funny. I'm just talking. Hey, hi. Abdin solite.
Okay.
But as they're talking.
Now the story.
As they're talking.
As they're talking. Yes.
He finds the girl more funny. This girl is very funny.
Then you have to do avladha.
This girl is like very funny. I like talking to her.
Then talk to her avladha.
I am starting to like her.
அதுதான் தப்பு. அங்கதான் நீ நிப்பாட்டணும்.
What I'm saying is
boundaries.
No, what I'm saying is that thought or feeling comes. You're in a relationship and it comes. And the thought varudhu, and the feeling varudhu, that liking this person abdintu. I think when we have that thought, should we set some rules or abruptly
boundaries.
cut, or
we have to set those boundaries before we have that thought?
I think
okay.
No, what I'm saying is, say you're talking to a person, you don't know.
I understand.
Your intention is good when you're talking, but when you're talking to a person, you find having conversation, you are finding more fun conversation with this person than with your girlfriend.
The problem is with you then. It's not with the situation. Situation நல்லது தான், because we all have girlfriends, no? Like girl best friends we have, we talk to them, we are all good with them and all of that. If it's brewing to a different place, if it's going to a bad place, like a love place, then there's something wrong with you and the way you are thinking. Because
I'm not even thinking. நான் என்ன சொல்றேன்னா, see, the point is, I'm in a love relationship, a committed relationship with this person. Okay, va? You're saying if I am in a love relationship, எனக்கு இங்க ஃபீலிங்கே வராதுங்கறியா? பட் அந்த ஃபீலிங் வந்துச்சுனா
சொல்லிட்டு மெச்சூரா நிப்பாட்டலாம்.
Is there okay, so you're saying அந்த ஃபீலிங் வந்துச்சுனா we shouldn't act upon it.
You should never act upon it.
So அந்த ஃபீலிங் வர்றதே தப்பா?
இப்போ வர்றது தப்பு தான், கரெக்ட் ஒன்றும் ஆயிடாது.
இல்ல அந்த ஃபீலிங் வர்றது தப்பா இல்ல அந்த ஃபீலிங்ல ஆக்ட் பண்றது தப்பா?
I'll tell you something. Tappu, there are so many tappus, but what do you do after that tappu is important. So இப்போ அந்த ஃபீலிங் வந்துடுச்சு,
ஃபீலிங் வருது எனக்கு, நான் பேசுறேன், எனக்கு ஒரு மாதிரி ஃபீலிங் வருது,
நான் வந்து சொல்லிட்டு கிளியர் பண்ணிட்டு I'm not acting upon it. That would probably be a right thing to do.
அது சொல்லிட்டு கிளியர் பண்ணணுமா இல்ல you itself kind of drift away so that you stay true to this?
Depends on person to person. I would talk and push it.
That is your perspective. Okay, that's what you would do.
I'll give you an example.
You wouldn't even talk to another person.
For a recovering alcoholic to go into a bar. To go into a bar. Tappa illaya?
Recovering alcoholic.
To go into a bar.
சொல்லியா பாப்பா.
Go into a bar.
Yes.
He's still recovering. He's not completely out of recovering from alcohol addiction.
Yes. He's recovering. Okay. He has not drunk anything for 6 months, for 1 year, for
wrong.
2 years.
It's not advisable.
Right? Tappa illaya, it's not advisable.
Yeah,
why? Because the temptation is too high. All right. Similarly, we know our heart. We are prone to sin. We are prone to, our hearts are fickle, our hearts are an idle factory. We know that. This is a known fact that is given to you. Okay. Now, knowing this, do you want to draw the boundaries before something bad happens, or do you want to draw the boundaries after something bad happens? Do you want to go into that bar, or do you want to say, no, I don't think I should go to the bar because I know myself. I have fallen before. So you get the point I'm trying to make,
very
right?
Yeah.
Clear.
So the thing is like we can I think there is some sort of consciousness that need to have when we are in a love relationship with a person. Like we have to set certain things that the way we talk with the other person, the things that we need to be mindful about. So I think so what we can conclude is cheating starts with texting itself. Not texting in the sense hi hello illa.
Cheating starts
with heart.
Yeah, if your heart does not have,
If your heart is not in the right place, yeah.
no, wait. Before that, your heart might be in the right place also. Okay, but if you have not set your boundaries, you can slip.
So there's a possibility.
You
of
might
slipping.
be the best person, and you're like, I have changed. I've given my life to God. I no longer drink. But then, as soon as you go inside that bar, your environment changes, and now you are.
So you should be actively thinking of removing yourself from the environment.
Don't let yourself go back to that environment. Set those boundaries straight.
Don't flirt with it when you know you're gonna fall.
Don't flirt with sin.
Never flirt
Oh,
with
that's
sin.
nice. Don't flirt with sin.
Flee. What does Paul say? Flee from
Flee
sin.
from sin.
Yeah.
Lust.
Flee from lustful desires.
Yeah, but it's everything, no? You can't stand.
But yeah,
and
cheating
fight.
is. I think cheating is one of. I think the lustful desire.
Yeah,
is
mama.
there, yeah, cheating is there. So yeah, that gives me to the follow-up question is like, is watching porn cheating?
Yes.
Yes, sir. 100%.
That emotional intimacy. I think this is a part of what Dexter and Basijeshi gave us in the relation tips, right?
Yeah.
They had one full section on pornography, where they also, not just that, they also talked about the chemicals that are released. Right? Like when they said that there is a particular chemical that is released that is supposed to increase that bonding between the two people. And now what you're doing is you are going and bonding with you're being intimate and bonding
Fantasies.
with these other women, different women. So how much more difficult it will be for you now to just bond with this one person like that. And obviously they gave the like Romans,
Chapter 7.
yeah, they gave that
Completely.
entire chapter for us to read. Please read Romans 7.
People are gonna get married. People are in relationships. People are wanting to get into relationships. Chapter 7, Romans.
But yeah, like very clear, right? Emotional cheating, you said.
Yeah.
Physical cheating, you
Yeah.
said. So this like everything
Check.
about it is like wrong.
What was my perspective on this watching porn? I would also agree that watching porn is cheating. But what gave me that insight is that see, Jesus has commanded us not to look any women with lustful eyes.
Yes.
Okay, you should
It is
not.
adultery.
It's adultery. It's like you commit adultery first with your heart. So the adultery part, when it comes to biblical, it's not physical. So you look at a woman in a lustful way, you've already committed adultery with that woman. Okay, wow. So I am seeing this woman, like in porn or something, say I'm watching that woman. That woman is real, and that woman is a creation of God, who was made in the image of God, and I'm objectifying her. I'm looking at her lustfully. And I'm lusting and I've committed adultery with her.
Yep.
Yeah.
With heart.
Yeah.
And I am in a relationship, either it be marriage or in a relationship with this person. So when I'm committing adultery with this person, and I'm in a relationship with this person, I'm not being faithful to this woman.
Correct.
So that kind of hit me like like rock solid. Like, oh, this is a direct no, because what you said, there can be lot of ways where we can fool ourselves. There is a possibility of we can fool ourselves thinking that it's like I have my man or woman next to me. I'm watching something that is not real. So where do you? So I had conversation similar to this with certain people, with a few of my friends. Is like they were like watching porn, my boyfriend watches porn, my girlfriend watches porn, that is not an issue. It's just watching porn, it's a normal thing. So then I asked the question like, okay, watching porn is all right. Then I asked the follow-up question saying that would you be okay with your partner, that woman, say suppose a guy is there, that guy is going to strip club, okay, woman is there, she's not touching, and he's pleasuring himself looking at that woman in front of her. This is the real woman. She's doing some seductive dances or anything, and he's pleasuring himself. I asked her, would you be okay with that? He hesitated. Okay.
Where do you draw your boundaries?
Where do you draw your boundary? Is just a screen
Same
your
thing.
boundary? Purida. So
that boundary has come long before that.
Yeah.
What makes you draw that? Up on the screen on the side vandute is a real woman. You are lusting for that. Adu nerla irukangalo illa vandute some part of the world irukangalo, the person is real.
Once it starts becoming public, no, then people tend to hesitate.
But in the question ipo na real nu solranla, now you can also bring something known as, I don't watch real people, I watch anime porn. Which is not real. Abdin or question varumbodhu I would say you are lusting for something that will take you away from your partner, which is not real.
I think that's very true. Yeah. See,
Virtual girlfriend Madri.
Yeah. More than that, no? When you are with someone, no, you tend to understand that person, talk to that person, be with that person, and be there for that person, and understand each of your emotional needs and physical needs. Once you tend to get into porn a lot, no? You know what happens? Your expectation of a physical need reaches higher.
Higher, or I would call it unrealistic.
Unrealistic. Very unrealistic. Because
we were all
what happens with porn, we all know what happens with porn. It keeps going up and up.
Yeah.
Nothing, because everyone knows it. We don't have to go in detail. So it keeps going higher and higher, and you start expecting higher and higher from your partner, which is not wrong.
There is also another thing that I studied about pornography and masturbation, is that the thing is addictive. You get addicted to it. You do it again and again. And when you are addicted to pornography and masturbation, when you're having real sex, you're not at all satisfied. You won't like, there is no connection between you. You're more pleasured when you're watching porn and pleasuring yourself than somebody giving you that comfort, this pleasure. And that is lost.
The natural process is dead.
Yeah.
Basically,
it's like
something is not meant to do it that way.
Yeah.
It's not meant to do it that way.
Yeah. So I think there are a lot of studies with pornography, masturbation, but that is one of the, I think we can all agree as men that one of the major things that all men struggle with. Even before Christ, which was normal for us. Now it's not very normal for us. Like there is like thing we want to come out of, but sometimes we still struggle with those parts.
We slip but not fall.
Yeah, exactly. So we're not perfect. Okay, we are working on ourselves. We are trying everything, reading the Bible and stuff to get this thing out. But I think it shouldn't be normalized.
It should never be normalized.
Yeah, it shouldn't be normalized is what
I think it is becoming, with all of this coming
because
up.
I had this thing, like when I had this conversation, my girlfriend, just like it's okay to watch porn.
Industry is building over that. Pornography as an industry is building in a big scale. That it makes sense, no? Like consumer end and that side, people are making videos, people are watching videos. If that is growing so much, this is growing. So it's equally growing together.
I think Tolkien said this line: "Evil cannot create; it can only corrupt what is good." Okay, and God made something beautiful, and He created everything, and He made everything. He made us in His image. He had a plan for us. Okay, and what the devil did is like, hey, no, why do you want to take His plan? Like, why don't you take this? No, and He has taken one by one everything. and he has distorted every relationship that God had made beautiful. You look at the entire porn category list, right? These are just literally beautiful relationships that have been distorted into something wrong. And slowly but surely, this distortion is now becoming the norm. One by one, little by little. Not everything altogether, but slowly. Because we are in an age, we are in a culture where it's like, you have to be okay with this, otherwise you'll get cancelled.
You're not cool.
People, you'll face backlash. You have to go with the spirit of the world. Right? Otherwise, you're going against it, and swimming against the stream is very difficult.
Hard.
And do you really want to do that?
Yeah. Because sex is also something that was created by God. It's like
distorted
and
it
it has
so
been
much.
perverted.
I think every topic that we spoke.
Yeah,
Each one of them.
Each of them was like, something
that was beautiful.
All these emotions
Conclusion.
created by
Created, corrupted.
Exactly.
We can put a table in the end. God,
Creation, corruption. But we need to have that basic understanding, the basic understanding of what the original image and original plan of God was. Because then when you see the corruption, you can identify it and you can be like, no. And we have to be bold in that.
To talk, as this conversation is happening, when we say creation and corruption, it is not something that, I would say, illa ipdida follow this rules abdingra mari illama. We can see the fruits of both the end. This creation is there. What are the benefits that it has? Why is it good? Why is it positive? And corruption, which is being normalized, why is it, what are the backlash of it? What are the side effects? What are the negative? What is the stress? What is the mental stress that it is you are having? And the Mari situation, I think there is a major thing. But I think apart from all this, it comes to, in the end, people want to get married or not. So, there is the rate at which people, don't want to get married. I'll be like, I don't want to get married. Marriage is not for me. I'm not, marriage is not for me. It's like, I will never get married. Marriage எனக்கு வேணாம் because I'm seeing lot of problems. கல்யாணம் பண்ணா இது பண்ணணும், கல்யாணம் பண்ணா அது பண்ணணும், கல்யாணத்துல இவ்வளோ பிரச்சனை இருக்கா, கல்யாணம் பண்ணா புருஷன் முன்னாடி சண்டை போட்டே இருக்காங்க, நான் தனியாவே வாழ்ந்துடுறேன்டா, 30 வயசு 40 வயசு
புள்ளைய அடாப்ட் பண்ணிக்கிட்டு.
நான் புள்ளெல்லாம் இல்ல, guys they want to live alone. Girls I don't know. இல்ல,
I was in that place before. I didn't want to get into any relationship or all of that.
I don't want to get married because of the financial stress.
Financial stress kuda illa.
I mean, I could say I was more afraid. I was more afraid of the financial part than, the commitment and
I was kind of fed up with all of it. And I was...
That can be said for anything, right?
Anything,
I don't want to study class 12 because
I'm fed up.
People are failing. What if I fail? I don't want to start a business because businesses are failing. Only 30% of the startups actually go forward. So I should not do it. Like the risk and reward thing kind of there for almost anything that is worthwhile. No?
True.
But that they will not see. That we will not see.
There is a lot of fear of accepting the defeat or accepting the failure.
We just like to make excuses, man.
Reality, Make excuses and
so that we don't have to commit.
Yeah.
Wow, commitment.
Everywhere commitment is. I think marriage is a commitment. So
think allada adudha.
For me what I have done things. I have chumma experiment பண்றேன், date பண்றேன், அப்படி இப்படின situationலாம் போய் I come to personally for myself I have come to a conclusion, if you're not ready to get married, don't date. I would say that if you're not ready to get married to a person, you don't date. You don't date saying that okay, let me try. Or saying that maybe God will make it work, or saying that things will happen when it happens. let me date until then because I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. See, these are what's going to happen tomorrow. I put my trust in God, so I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, so let me date right now.
It's finding loophole in.
Yeah, I can also find a loophole. What I would say is like, if you're not up for marriage, don't date. But because that is see, you date, ultimately the end is what are you dating for?
That's
yeah, what are you dating for? Are you dating to experiment? What are you experimenting with? Are you experimenting with the other person's emotion? உன்னோட டேட் பண்ணுறதுக்கான ரீசன் வந்துட்டு என்ன இருக்கு? If you're not looking at the long term, and I think there is no clear idea of an end goal in dating now. I think it is advisable to not date. If you're not clear now, you don't date.
Yeah, that's so true. There's something I was thinking around this. What is it okay to date as Christians? And what is the boundary that you kya re tu
switch off.
Sellu
is it okay to date as Christians? And what is the real meaning of dating?
Okay.
As a Christian.
Okay.
And what all does it go inside? Like what is the boundary that you draw in your dating? Because the world has always a different meaning for everything.
Tell us in your comments. It's been good. Thank you guys.
So I think
but baat karna. Do you have anything to say about it?
If I have something, I switch on.
So dating, I think as I said, when the part dating is there is a certain level of commitment. Can you say that you're dating a person and also you're looking at other person to explore? Is there a possibility in dating?
Illa, I'm trying to first understand the concept of dating.
I think dating means you're in a relationship.
Okay.
If you're talking now, that's
knowing that person chumma.
Or just
is it not okay? I'm just trying to be on the other side and just trying to like go little contradictory.
Yeah,
what you're saying.
sure.
Right now I'm in a phase of dating. I'm trying to know this person. And
giving an example.
I'm trying to know this person, trying to know what it is and what it is. So I'm trying to a bond is being built inside me towards that person. One day I understand something doesn't work out between us, and right now should I be in a place to fix it or back off?
So you're not in a commitment to fix it. That is the thing.
Is that not a loophole to get out? Is it okay to do this?
What I'm saying, see, dating means you have a desire with this. See, the thing is, you can define dating as knowing a person. Okay, I have no commitment with this person. I just want to know this person better. So I'm talking with this person. So you're talking with this person. See, initially you might have. See, I would tell men perspective la, you're meeting a stranger girl out of somewhere. You will imagine 1,000 things. You will குழந்தை பெத்து கிளவி ஆகுற வரைக்கும் வந்துட்டு you will
அந்த தூம் படத்துல this Ali guy
first scene le
one baby second baby third baby
exactly. I think every guy has that அந்த ஒரு இது சொன்ன உடனே வந்துட்டு எல்லாம் இமேஜின் பண்ணி family babies,
what am I going to name my baby?
அந்த அளவு இமேஜினேஷன் போகும். Do you agree with me? You agree with me, right? So I think
I do.
So there is this desire is there, you want something long term. Okay va, அந்த இன்டென்ஷன்ல வந்துட்டு you are talking to her to know her இல்ல வந்துட்டு you are talking because she is part of some friends gang. Okay va, there can be a distinction. She is part of this friends group இருக்காங்க, அந்த friends group வந்துட்டு இருக்காங்க. ஸோ வந்துட்டு ஐ எம் ஆல்சோ டாக்கிங், வி ஆல் கன்வர்ஸ் டுகெதர், பழகுறோம், எல்லோரும் வந்துட்டு சேர்ந்து போகிறோம். சம்டைம்ஸ் வந்துட்டு there is no conscious effort to, in terms of friendly getting knowing each other, conscious effort போட்டு நம்ம ரெண்டு பேர் மட்டும் வெளியில போலாம் somewhere to know about each other more.
இது வந்து எதுல இல்லன்னு சொல்றேன்? இது
வந்துட்டு ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஷிப்
தாண்டி டேட்டிங்ல
இல்ல, ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஷிப்ல knowing each otherல இருக்காது.
ஓகே,
that extra mile effort இருக்குல்ல.
Okay,
I am fixing this time, you also fix this time. We are taking the time out of our life and spending more time together to know about each other. You are making an effort to know about that person. So hoping that there is a possibility of future.
So to come somewhere, can it be like you date someone, like you get to know someone, and you turn it into marriage at a point when you know you're getting like I think there is is it like this, there is a fine line, okay, that you're supposed to do only in marriage, like get physically intimate and all of that.
I would say that if you're liking a person, எனக்கு இந்த பொண்ணு பிடிக்கும், I like this person, எனக்கு வந்துட்டு there is some sort of love towards this person. Before expressing that to that person, telling that
ask God.
I like you, ask God, but have the intention of marriage. Okay va, you
no, yes, I understand. Adu
nee
I am clear with that.
And the marriage, if you are not able to see her as your wife, don't take it further.
Yeah,
if you are not able to see her as your you cannot marry. ennala vandittu I can talk to her but I cannot marry this woman. Abdilla
that intention is clear. Na enna solla varena, we have hey, what? Hey, you are spoiling everything.
Tell.
There is a fine line, okay? I feel that should not be crossed in a dating stage.
I mean, biblically speaking, we cannot be physical.
Yeah, that's the line that I'm talking about.
Yeah. So I think physical that comes
physical
under
physical and a lot of things, I feel like which makes a bond stronger, like which makes an intimate bond. Like how do I put it, like
see, when you're
coming back end of the day, talking to her, explaining your day, like how you do in a marriage, no? I think that will also make a
that is a love relationship. If you're not going to marry that woman,
don't do that.
அந்த லவ் கூட வந்துட்டு
அதுதான் சொல்றேன்
போகுது. if that has gone there now வந்துட்டு you see whether you're able to you should see whether you'll be marriage irukuma அப்படினு வந்து பார்க்கணும். அந்த
these boundaries are part of our relationships, which is coming soon. But yeah, like all of them, that level of intimacy, that is also a kind of intimacy. That coming back, talking, how was your day, thing, like always constantly texting, like that. Those people become a part of your life, sort of thing. So I don't have an opinion on most of these things, but what I do know is relationships coming soon.
We cannot keep putting it again
like at the
no,
bottom.
No, I'm just saying, like
you just want to end the video.
Nia,
yes,
it's not like it's so hot with these lights, but it's
try to be in a difficult place. Our butts being wet.
அதா ஒண்ணும் இல்ல, ஏசிலே பிறந்து வளர்ந்தா இப்படிதான் எல்லாம் வந்துட்டு சொகுசா வாழ்ந்த.
But again the boundaries come here. Okay, boundaries come here. Boundaries come, like I think everywhere we have, whatever you're talking about, we have to set that boundary, because if we don't set that boundary, it's easy to slip. Our heart is slippery. Okay, we are prone to sin. Let's not make it easy for us to, let's not go inside that bar, no, if we are an alcoholic. Let's make sure we are not going there. So if let's just say that you are talking like dating, right? Are you sure that you
oh no, we cannot like give that kind of example.
No, that's not what I was going for. But I think you guys get the point. Drawing boundaries in a relationship, before a relationship, during a relationship, at every stage of any place, boundaries have to be there. And just so that you know, because your heart is an idol factory, your heart is still not there where you can just like
fool around. It doesn't hurt not only
flirt,
you, but it also hurts the other person. See, you have to be conscious about the other person's emotions also. Okay, so I think that makes or thing. So I think that
ends this.
concludes or brings
God.
an end to this amazing episode of relationship. I think we had a lot of fun conversations and I think deep meaning conversation in this episode. So
we didn't know it was 2 hours.
Oh wow!
Oh, I knew.
You knew. We knew that you knew.
So thank you all for watching this episode, and please do let us know what you feel and what thoughts you have regarding this episode. Any topic, any questions, any queries, any topics that you want to discuss, please let us know in the comments. We'll try to reply to it. And thank you all for being till the end, listening to us, and we'll see you at yet another episode of Ripples. Thank you. Tada, bye bye. This is signing off, Akash and
Justin.
Jai Hind.
Ashish. You were waiting for it, though.
Bye.